Hello, my lovely Virgos, and a very warm welcome to your annual forecast 2022 to 2023. Once again, this promises to be a super intense year, filled with challenges, opportunities, possibilities. The big news is that this year it is the United States Pluto return. Pluto often involves death, transformation, regeneration, and rebirth. So chances are that corruption will be revealed, secrets may come out that have been kept down, and things may need to go, systems may need to collapse in order to make way for something new to come in that has honesty, integrity, compassion and kindness for all in its blueprint. And this also will affect you on a personal level, because it's so transformational. Whatever happens in the United States affects us all around the world. So what is it that you would like to transform this year for yourself? In what way do you want to be reborn, rebirthed, and create an entirely new frequency, which will in turn create an entirely new life for yourself? Powerful stuff. So the year starts out with Venus still retrograde, and it's retrograde here in your 5th house, resonating here with Pluto until the end of January. Now, Venus rules your finances and your love life. And when it is retrograde, it is a wonderful opportunity for reassessing those areas, for rethinking, for contemplating. How am I doing? This happens to be the house of romance. So you might be asking yourself, do I have enough romance in my life? You may or may not have an intimate partner, but within your life, do you experience that uplifting, creative, juicy force that gets your libido going, that feels wonderful? Is there enough of that in your life? And if so, what do you need to change? And this Venus energy, retrograde, may have you looking at past relationships, may even have a past relationship come into your life. You may also be re-examining your finances, how you're spending money, how you make money, whether you'd like to be self-employed, how you want to attract money to you. Is it through your creativity and your joy, or is it more of a drudgery? And which one are you going to choose by the time Venus goes direct at the end of January? February, we've got the United States Pluto return is when it begins. So you can expect a lot more upheavals and chaos and changes coming. Now on April the 30th, we've got a new moon solar eclipse happening up here in your 9th house, lovely Virgos. So resonating here with Uranus. So solar eclipses are always opportunities for new beginnings, new possibilities. And here in the 9th house, this is a new opening for your spiritual path, for finding new meaning in your life, new depth. It's an opportunity for some new studies, for taking something that you already know, maybe to a new level, a higher level. That's what I'm doing with the astrology. I am taking astrology to the best of my ability to a higher frequency for the new world that we are in the process of moving into. So what do you need to take to that higher level that raises you, that lifts you and lifts others? It's also a good time for studying a new language. That might be a traditional language, Italian, Greek, Romanian, Chinese, whatever it is. But it may also be a language of light, a language of the body, a different language altogether. Now, May the 11th, very important date, because this is when Jupiter will change sign, go into your 8th house, and will stay there until the end of October of this year. Now, Jupiter in your 8th. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune. Is the planet of abundance, of wealth, of prosperity, of learning, of wisdom. And whatever it touches, it magnifies. So if you've been doing well financially, it's going to magnify things up. Woo! If you've got some challenges or lessons you need to learn, it'll magnify those so that you can make the necessary changes and move on and grow into something better. Jupiter in the 8th could be some very good news about an investment really paying off, maybe your retirement funds or stocks or shares or an insurance policy. Some good news from the tax man even, or the government, you never can tell. There may be some good news coming to you about a partner's finances, or somebody wanting to invest in you and has faith in your abilities. Now on May the 16th, we've got a lunar eclipse happening here. So the 3rd and 9th houses are the activated houses with the eclipses all year. So the 3rd house has to do with your mind, your mental activity. How are you doing with calming your mind? This may well show you the areas that you need to correct in order to clear your mind, to get some space. Maybe a meditation practice, maybe learning a new frequency, maybe an instrument, the music, sound, gongs. There are many different possibilities here, but it's wonderful for learning something new, for applying your mind to something really productive and valuable. And at the same time, having the control, so to speak, of being able to turn it off when you want to as well, and not having it always turn to the on button. Now, between September and November, Uranus and Saturn are coming very close together. They've been really close together all year, all this 2021. And now as we move towards the end of 2022, they are coming together again. So we may have some reminders of things that happened during 2021. There may be some consequences of things that were done during 2021. We start to learn some lessons. And for you here, these are maybe some lessons connected with health and well-being. Maybe you need to create some new structures, or maybe your structures are too limited with your work and your daily life. And maybe you need to free yourself up and say, to hell with it. I'm going to try something new. I'm not going to go along with public opinion. I'm going to be authentic, and I'm just going to be me and speak out for what is important to me. Oh, that would be a big step, wouldn't it, lovely Virgos? On the 25th of October, we've got a solar eclipse in the 3rd, and on the 8th of November, a lunar eclipse in the 9th. So as I said, they're swapping places with each other. So you will be oscillating between seeing the details of your life and seeing the bigger picture. You'll be oscillating between the people close and nearby to you and the people far away globally. You'll be oscillating between learning things that are close and easy and learning bigger things that widen your perspective and widen your world view. Now, on the 29th of October, Jupiter briefly for a couple of months coming back into this 7th house. So many of you may be getting married this year. You may find that wonderful partner. And you may be also growing into a new relationship, or an existing relationship really grows and you love each other on a deeper, more meaningful level every day. Now, on the 31st of the month, we have got Mars going retrograde. That's the 31st of October until the middle of January of 2023. So Mars retrograde here in your 10th house. Now Mars wants to go forward, doesn't want to be reined in and say you've got to go backwards. But it is a slowing down of the masculine energy and tuning into the feminine energy, the female energy of reception, the female energy of not having to push so much, but allowing things to be magnetized to you by your energy field. And when Mars is retrograde, you can become more conscious of your energetic field. When it goes more slowly, when it's going so fast, things are happening so quickly, it's difficult to keep on top of things. But with the retrograde, if you will go into silence, if you will allow yourself to drop into presence, you will find that this Mars will guide you in your work, in your relationships, in your finances. You'll just have a sense of divine guidance and trusting. And it'll feel a whole lot easier. So there you have it, my lovely Virgos. I wish you a wonderful year, and I thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.